Give me the old-fashioned one from,
1/2 base height.
What the heck?
I need to like announce what I know very well.
You forgot the A equals.
A equals 1/2 base height.
What happens though? Oh, actually, there's another one I just thought of. 1/2 base times height. What about a circle?
That's area of triangle.
Oh, you're right, Eric. You're right. But let's do area of a circle since we're here. Let's just do a little side note.
A equals
Yes, higher square. It's a little side note. Area of a circle. You're correct. I said a triangle, but it doesn't hurt to review. Circle, a subcircle, area of a circle. Okay, bless you. There are two more common, well, I shouldn't say they're common, but ones that you probably know and hopefully remember from last year. What do we got? There's another one.
A 1/2 base times
1/2.
AB
Okay, yeah. Keep going.
sine C.
This is hopefully going to avoid having to drop a perpendicular all the time, find the height. So hopefully that's going to happen. And then there's two variations. Give me a variation, please. 1/2 BC sine A. And then there's one more.
1/2 C sine C.
Sine B.
Yeah, 1/2 AC sine B. So essentially, two sides and the included angle. This is side angle side. I'll draw a picture in a minute, but this is side angle side. Yeah.
What did you mean when you said you wouldn't have to drop the perpendicular?
You have a triangle. You do 1/2 base times height. What's the height? You have to drop a perpendicular to find the height. Drawing an altitude is probably better than mathematics. I like to say drop a perpendicular. Okay, there's one more, which I've heard some mutterings. One more.
Isn't it like A plus B equals C over 2?
Close.
A equals
A plus, hold on. A plus B plus C over 2 equals S.
Yeah, it's like root
Yeah.
X minus
S times S times
no, it was A times S plus A plus B times S minus something along those
You're close. Jason, give him a chance. You're close.
lines.
David.
Isn't it S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C?
It's close enough.
Yeah, close enough. It's a good thing it's not heart surgery.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay, so I'm going to just make this cleaner. First of all, what's S in this formula? What's it represent? Sortin already told you, but I erased it. Half the perimeter. Well, I'm going to change it in a minute. Why do they use S?
Yeah, that's what I said. We should use
It's the semi-perimeter.
Yeah, why not? It's a semi-perimeter.
that, but that's a stupid. Sorry. Stupid name for it.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, that's a
What else did you call it?
Okay, moving on.
perimeter.
I don't know, but why do they use S? S looks like fives for you guys who don't write very nicely.
That was a huge letter.
I don't know. Like, I would love to use a different letter. Let's use a different letter besides
That's
S.
not bad.
I don't want to use P because P is perimeter and it's half the perimeter.
H. Half the
H,
perimeter.
Y. Oh, H, half the
But H is
perimeter.
height.
H is height.
K.
The K's
K is
constant.
area.
K is a constant. Okay,
B.
you can't use A, B, C.
J.
J.
Why J? J looks like an I.
J could be confused, and you definitely don't want to use I. How about M?
M would look like sort of.
Tristy says M is too much writing.
X. Oh wait, you can't use that.
We don't want to use X, Y, Z. We don't want to use A, B, C. We got D.
It looks like an
Looks like,
E.
yeah.
E?
F. E is
Q.
E is
F is function.
Q.
Oh.
capital.
Yeah,
Oh, and E is logs.
Capital.
Q. That's
Oh,
good.
Q is pretty fun.
Q is heat.
I like
Q's
writing.
too
Well, we're in
No,
math,
I like
though.
capital Q's. Capital Q's are fun.
Capital Q is
Oh, no.
And it's too big, but I like making capital Q's.
X and 0 with a little.
Okay, so you know what the long and short of it is? We're stuck with S. We don't want to use U and V. You just did all that with the triangles, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I is not good. J is not good. K is not good. L.
No,
L is length, and that's a hard one. M. Tristy has determined that M is too difficult.
N.
to write.
N.
N. Definitely no O.
Wait, what about N?
N. Yeah, N's not as many humps.
N
Okay.
is for like
The long and short of it is you're stuck with S. We're going to be stuck with S. S is half the perimeter, and A, B, and C represent what?
Side.
Side lengths. And what is the semi-perimeter, blah, 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 with square root? What's that called? Has a name? Special guy?
Parents.
Yeah, Heron's. I showed you the trick.
No. This pencil is really bad, and so when it's blue, it's already too far. So I have to check. Because I've already had to sharpen it twice because it broke off.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to go through some examples, and then we're going to go back and finish the problem with Chicago that we did yesterday, and then we have to go back and finish a problem from Friday with, what was the problem Friday about?
The moon.
Oh yeah, the moon, and Jack and Jill or whoever they were from the moon. Okay, if you want to use your book, taking the problem straight from the book. So if you prefer, we are going to be on page 544. Okay, page 544. I'm going to do number 38. So if you have a book and you want to follow along through the book, make sure you draw the picture for all of these. Answers without work, without pictures, will not give you full credit. Why are these so difficult to open? Gosh. Okay, bless you. Bless you. Oh, you might need to help me draw the picture. I am artistically challenged.
Ryan's good at art.
He's got some beautiful art.
Ryan does?
Yeah, Ryan's really good at art.
Okay, great. A cone-shaped tent. Oh, I'm already in a bad place. A cone-shaped tent is made from a circular piece of canvas. I can draw the circular part. There's the circular part. I told you a long time ago that, drawing pictures was not my thing. A canvas, 24 feet in diameter.
You said in Missouri.
It says a circular piece of canvas. What's wrong with that?
It's like a circle.
I'm drawing what they've given me.
No. I thought it was a surface area. Going on.
Oh, you mean the sections about area of triangles? So you don't think this problem belongs in this section? Sometimes things get mixed up, and that's why you have a hard time on tests and quizzes, because like section 8.1, section 8.2, section 8.3, and then on the quiz or the test, it's all mixed up, and you don't have any idea which formula to use. All right. By removing a sector with a central angle of 100 degrees. So, yeah? What are you making fun of my circle?
Oh, I was talking about the height.
And it connects the end. What's the surface area of the tent? What? Surface area?
I hate surface area.
Surface area kind of applies a lot in real life.
Isn't that just the area of the non-removed part?
Isn't it just the area of the non-removed part?
It's a cone though.
It's a cone.
And then you have the canvas you're turning into
You're gonna turn that into.
Oh.
This is the piece of material, and we're going to turn it into a cone.
I can see it.
What's the formula for surface area of a cone?
You don't need it.
1/3.
We don't need it.
You don't need it.
Why don't I need it, Kavi?
Because that is a quick
Say it again.
That is the
This is the cone? Kavi, go for it.
100 over.
Sorry. Explain what you just said to me because I don't think everybody heard you or was listening, and that's okay. Can you say again what you said?
Oh, that is the cone.
Why is this the cone?
You like, it's like when you make one of those like cone like crepes or something, or you cut the slit and then you fold it and it creates that cone.
Okay, so this material, is its surface area going to change? No, all I'm doing is changing its shape. I'm molding it different. So if you have, I'm trying to think of something that you would, bless you. I'm trying to think of an example where you have something. I'll think of one, tomorrow, I'm sure. All right, what do we want to do? Kavi, what are we going to do?
Oh, 100 over 360 times 12 squared times 2 because there's a part of that.
Times 12.
12 squared pi.
But it asks for the surface area. Is that the surface area?
Sorry. 360 minus 100 over 360.
Say it again.
260 over 360 times 12.
Yes, why 260?
What's left over
That's
to
what's
make your
left.
cone out.
Yeah, you've taken the 100 out. So you're left with the 260.
And then multiply that all by 2.
Why multiply it all by 2?
Because the canvas has 2 sides.
The canvas has 2 sides.
Ah.
But
But you can't really
the
account
cone,
for
that's
like
the inside of the cone. Is
Yeah,
that
if
the
it's like a
surface
rough
area?
Surface area is on the outside.
Surface area is on the
It's
outside?
like
You don't
taking
want
the
the
inside
inside
of
of
a
the
box
box.
and you calculate
Right, surface area of the box, right? The tissue box. The surface area of the tissue box, you don't count the outside of the box and the inside of the box, correct? Yeah, so you don't need the times 2.
But it's given to us as a 2-dimensional figure.
It doesn't matter, you're still taking that same piece of, you're still taking the same piece of, why 12 squared? That's the radius. Pi r squared. Yeah? What's 260 over 360? You have your calculator. 13 over 18? 13 over 18? Near, what's going on?
Bless
There are
you.
pencils and other pencils in the back. Ah, smart. All right, what do you get? Multiply it out with the pi. In the real world, you're not going to go to Home Depot and say, I need 112 pi feet of pipe or whatever. They're going to look at you like you're crazy. Multiply the pi out. In a problem like this, you want to multiply the pi out. What do you get? 326.
0.7.
feet squared.
So again, yeah, square. No, it's just feet. It's not squared.
Oh.
And you're not going to go to Home Depot and say, I need 326.73 feet of canvas or whatever, you're gonna say, I need 327, yes? Well, if you're smart, you're gonna say, I need 400, so in case you mess up, you've got some extra to deal with, depending on how much it costs.
No, but if it's smart, you won't mess up.
Why isn't it?
Now, that's not true if you're smart, it means if you're careful.
Square root.
Wait, why?
Oh, yeah, 3 square root.
The surface
It's not just
area.
length.
Yes, you're right.
Areas. I don't think they sell canvas in circles.
Yeah, that's,
Why would they sell canvas in circles? That's a very good question. Why would they sell canvas in circles?
so you should just.
Well, they probably cut it from a giant square piece.
Yeah, and then they would want to get more money. So they just.
They would want to get more money, so you waste.
Yeah,
right?
so you have to cut off.
Okay, let's look at number 40. Oh, more area, this time with circles and triangles. So you'll notice, this problem we just did, nothing to do with Heron's formula, 1/2 base times height, nothing. So keep that in mind. See the figure. Do I need to draw it?
No.
Yes. No, if you have to draw it, I have to draw it. It's much harder drawing on the board than it is drawing on paper. I'm just telling you that right now. If you ever become a teacher, you're going to say, oh, Miss Fabiak was right. It's really hard to draw on a board, unless you're, an art person, which I am not. Oh, goodness gracious. Draw the picture. Hey!
Wow.
Nice! It's only had, it's because I only had to do a half. That's still pretty awesome. I'm so proud of myself.
You should do half of the time.
Yeah.
You're right. I
Very
should do halves all the time. P.
These are your problems with Chicago.
Q. See, I got to make the Q, which is my favorite. 8. It is kind of like theta. You're right. R.
I need my key.
Oh, the little one.
Yeah. Is that only for half or is it 10? It's a lot of stuff to show that the area is big.
Oh, this is confusing. This is how it's written.
What?
That's how it's written, yes? Yeah, with the 10 underneath the point.
So it's the total.
Is that the total? I would say that's the total.
It says is the diameter.
Oh, well, how about we read? Thanks, Sona. It says find the area of the shaded region enclosed in a semicircle of diameter 10. Oh, it says it's the diameter. So that's the whole thing. The length of chord PQ is 8 inches. Hint, triangle PQR is a right triangle. You cannot make any assumptions unless it's given to you.
What?
No, but you know it's a right triangle for geometry.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
Yes, you do.
Because it says it's the diameter and the diameter is a sector of 180 degrees, so it's half, so it's 90.
I remember nothing about geometry. So now say that again.
He's right.
I believe him, but speak again.
The diameter is half the circle, so it's 180 degrees sector, so that angle is always half the length of this
Yes, yes.
chord thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where should I start? There's lots of places you can start. Where do you want me to start? Pythagorean theorem and Solonov says, oh, QR, okay. What's QR?
Same as
Yes, it's a disguise. I call it a disguise. It's a disguise 3, 4, 5. So 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. So the measure of QR is 6. Not sure we need that, but okay. I'm not sure we need it. Maybe we do. You guys can't hear some out in the front. He says use Heron's formula. That'll tell me the area of the triangle, which has to come out.
Why don't you just use
It's a
the
right
half base?
triangle.
Oh, yeah. 1/2 base times height. That works too. I was listening to
So,
someone. Just following. Okay, so the area of triangle PQR, 1/2 base times height, which is 1/2
6 times 48 or whatever. It's like 6 times 8.
6 times 8, yeah. 24? They don't give me any units.
Technically, but not.
That's
Now, when you turn it,
No, yeah.
yeah, it's 24. Great, there's the triangle. I need to know the area of the circle
It's half.
and take out the triangle. So yes, it's half of a circle. So what's area of a circle? See, it's a good thing to keep that off to the side. In this problem, it's 1/2 pi r squared, which is the same thing as dividing by 2. Radius is 5, 25, 12.5 pi.
Oh, yeah. 39.3.
And give it to me in a decimal, please.
39.3.
Yes? Okay, so there's my area of my half circle. Take out the triangle. I believe that is 15.3-ish. Yes? So all together, we have the area of the circle minus the area of the triangle, which is 15.3. Yeah. I don't know if we're in inches. Does it say what we're in? Inches. Okay.
No, it's just a unit square. I was in third grade that didn't know unit square.
That is very true. Catherine says it should be units squared because she was taught whatever, that if you don't know units, you put units squared. She's 100% correct. In this case, we know the units. Yeah, Jason.
So if you are given like 3 parameter test, you put units.
Now, if you're given the units, you put whatever you're given. So if you're given that, you know, the area of the sector is blah, 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 meters, then you put meters. Units matter. Big time. What do you guys call that? No naked numbers?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
It's on
Chemistry.
the poster, yeah.
I like that. No naked numbers.
Wasn't that Scholastic? That was Scholastic.
Okay. So what I want to do is a couple things. So there's your area kind of getting you started. The beginning problems are straight plug and chug. So I did not review any plug and chugs. I think that you can, figure those out. So let's first start with questions on the homework due today. And then we're going to go back to the homework due other days. Homework due today.
Wait, is that all?
What does it say? What does this say? You know, like, in the end, I just put 51 Yeah, if you go to yeah, I didn't know, so I just did 51. Then I literally asked. What did you say? 65?
No questions on today's homework.
Wait, this guy, did you mean to
I
give us like the
wrote.
review?
Say that again.
Did you mean to give us like the review ones?
What do you mean?
64 to 67?
It said 64 to 677, and it was on a different page, I thought. Wait, what? Yeah. Which assignment are you talking about?
The one that was, last night.
What about like the law review?
Yeah, you gotta know how to do logs. Review is always good for you.
No, but like usually don't give it specified.
Usually I don't do what?
Okay, look.
Whatever I assign is what I assign. If it's something that you learned before, then that's like, okay, what page, David, what page?
538.
Okay, which numbers?
Well, you gave 9 to 51 every other odd, and then 64 to 67. Just like, wait, 47?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I mean, nothing else.
It's review. The review is great. That way you don't have to, go back. Copy. I had your homework. It was in my folder to pass back, so you were right. All right. Any questions on the homework due today? Fantastic.
This looks like multiple homework packets.
Well, that's because that's how you do
You actually
it.
use more than one sheet on it?
But I don't know.
I just assumed Robert was a center very long on that each basis, and then I see that it's supposed to oh, it's your heart.
She gave us a little. It usually gives us a
Wait, what were we supposed to try and end up the check?
That's page.
page and they didn't even.
Wait, what were we turning in yesterday? 538.
Wait, but it's on the, how is it?
There was no.
It's just like a block paper and then.
Every class is an hour as opposed to being an hour and a half. It's on your ID. Tomorrow is schedule A, B, C, D. We still start at 7:15. Show up at 7:15 and you're good. Oh, we're due today.
For a hot minute, I thought I could find there until I took
So
my
it's the
work
same
and
question,
everything.
figure out how to do that one, please. Put a check mark next to it. Is this, I want questions on homework due today only, then we'll go to take a look at it. Homework due today. We have time to come back to do homework due yesterday.
Not again.
Yeah.
Amanda.
This is that's like the. I think I did the wait. Wasn't it 9 to 51 every other hour?
Yeah. So,
But I did 9 and 13, 21, 37, 41, 40.
okay, let's take a look.
49.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did one. You're right.
Wait, but we were supposed to do 47, right?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, no, you were. It was 47, 49, then 9,
I didn't write
six
everything.
north, and then 64.
No,
There was 3 different parts to it. There was
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't get a bunch of wavy movies. Alright, so there's some confusion on which page, etc. Okay, so the homework due today,
5:30, 47.
okay. So the first one is 5:30, 47, and 49. Okay, so 47, 49, on which pages are we looking at?
531 and
5:30, 47 and 49, okay. Where's the? All right, so let's take that. Word problems, the rescue at sea, yeah? Okay, so this is section 8.2. We're rescuing the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard Station, Able, is located 150 miles due south of Station Baker. They don't have them labeled.
What can I try?
It says south, so I don't have it.
No, that's a different one. Yeah.
Oh wait.
Each number values
I will
don't
show you.
fit together. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're drawing the problem. It's the graph, the problem button. That graph.
They don't give you
Okay.
That graph.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you. It appeared, yes. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, Coast Guard Station Able is 150 miles south of Baker. So Able, Baker. The ship at sea sends an SOS call that is received by each station. The call to station Able indicates the ship is, okay, so. Great picture, I know. The call to station Able indicates that the ship is located north 55 degrees east. North 55 degrees east.
Is that what I mean?
Because it's northeast.
Wait.
Oh, I thought it was from the other
Oh,
way.
The ship, the call to station Able indicates that the ship is located 55 degrees northeast.
I mean, like from
North
Able.
55 degrees east is in the other direction.
Yeah.
Because,
Yes, it says, so it should be here.
no,
No, it should be in the,
Here,
it
can I
should be
hear
ang-
that?
measure angle B.
I can you.
Go for it, Bobby.
Yeah.
Did I agree with the book?
Yeah, you did.
If it's northeast, it's northeast.
So,
Yeah.
so south 60 degrees east. It's like, I thought
Yeah. No, I did it. That was. No.
It's 55 degrees and 60 degrees.
North 55 degrees east would be north, and 55 degrees east. That's what
No, that's easy.
That's right.
Whatever. 120. What's 120 minus 55?
65.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Thank you. It says state. Okay.
I think it's law sign.
Do I have the ship on the wrong side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm all confused. I have the ship on the right side, so the ship is here. I have the northeast part wrong. Well, I could have drawn it the other way, but
Oh.
it wouldn't have made much sense. Okay, what do they want to know?
Polar.
What's the question asked?
Oh wait, I
How
already
far away is the ship from each station? Law signs.
Oh, right below 150.
Say it again.
I erased the 150.
Oh yeah, you did. It's right here. So you do law of cosines twice. See, what? Side angle side. I'm gonna do side angle side to find x. So x is 150 degrees. No, not degrees. 150 squared. I can't do that. I have to find the other one first. I have to use the law of sines to start. I have to use the law of sines to start. I don't have enough information. So if I want to find, ooh, you have to be careful here. There can only be one triangle, correct? There can only be one triangle with a ship, so you still have to be careful. So the sine of 55 degrees over x is equal to the sine of 65 over 150. What do you get?
So 143.3, 135.6.
Which one's this 143.3?
143 per table.
Yeah, I got 135.
0.6.
Oh, for that one, so.
Meters.
For y, I'm going to do the same thing. Except for y, I'm going to do the sine of 65 degrees over 150 is equal to the sine of 60 degrees, which is root 3 over 2, just in case you were wondering.
143.3. And then if a helicopter goes 200 miles per hour,
Oh, there's a second part.
yeah.
The second part says, I did not see if there was a. How far is each station? We just did that. If a helicopter capable of flying 200 miles per hour is dispatched from the station nearest the ship, how long will it take to reach the ship? Okay, so which one's nearest?
Right there.
The 135.6, which is X. This one. So the ship to beta is the closest. The ship to beta is the closest. So distance equals rate times time. So the distance is how far? 135.6. How fast is the helicopter going?
200 miles per hour.
200 miles per hour. Divide. What do you get?
40.7 minutes. It's 0.7 hours.
Okay, you better hope that your distress isn't horrible. A lot of bad things can happen in 41 minutes.
Well, we don't want signals for. Thank you, Schneider.
What?
Thank you.
For what? Scaring you about being, in trouble?
You want shit for 41 minutes, yeah.
You could. A lot of things could happen in 47 minutes. Or 41 minutes.
You can from water for 47 minutes almost.
You could probably tread water. If you were desperate, you could tread water for 47 minutes. Or 41 minutes.
No, but you wouldn't know it would be 41 minutes.
You wouldn't, but you would still tread water.
I feel like after like half an hour, you can give up.
I don't think you would give up at all. I think it depends on your stamina.
Floats, unless it's cold, then you just dive.
That's not true at all. They rescued, seriously, last week there was a bulldog who slipped through the ice 10 minutes. A bulldog, 10 minutes, treading water, in ice cold water. He survived. She survived. He survived. I don't know. What, David?
It's a bulldog though.
They sink. They sink.
But isn't there a difference between that and an ocean? There could be waves, and also.
Yeah, but it's freezing cold water. Like somebody would get hypothermia.
Exactly. In the ocean.
Dogs are different other
fish.
species.
You're right, but a bulldog swings. Swings.
Big.
They sink. They have no buoyancy. It's true. They're not like Labradors where they have their tail that could keep them going. Oh, yeah. 40. Oh, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And, speaking of dogs, look at this dog here. Okay, so this is an angle side-side. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is an angle side-side. They ask you find angle PR, find angle RPQ. Okay, RPQ. You're going to have to do law of sines to get there. Yes? For number 49? No one's
Yes.
listening to me? You have to do law of science to start. You have to do law of science to start. It's the ambiguous case. There can't be two triangles. It's the real world. They're showing you the picture. There's no way there are two triangles. So I'm going to start it. Lots of cues. I love it. 123, 184.5. They want you to find RPQ. So you have to find angle PRQ first. Find angle PRQ first. So call that alpha. So the sine of alpha over 126 is equal to the sine of over 1. What's alpha? Yeah, Ethan.
Oh, well, you can technically do law of cosine and quadratic.
You could do law of cosines and do what?
Get a quadratic.
Oh, get a quadratic? Sure. I don't want to do a quadratic, but yes. Okay, so I've got 35 seconds, 25 seconds, so listen up. We'll wait and collect it tomorrow, and I know there are a lot of questions, so tomorrow we have a tiny bit of extra time. We'll go over it. This is what I mean by print polar graphs. There is a sheet on Classroom. You need to print them, or you need to find one online. How many should you print? I would print at least 2. I would print at least 2. You cannot find polar graphs in the store, I don't think. So I'm not collecting anything. Some of you, if you want your test back, I have that. Copy. So tomorrow is a big go over homework day.
Congratulations. Seriously.